What's going on, everybody? This is Phil from Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be going over my entire dividend portfolio. We are going to be going over the stocks that I'm invested in, the losses I've had, the gains I've had, as well as going over my whole income from dividends. We are going to hop over to TrackYourDividends after this. This video is not sponsored by them, but they are a great tool if you want to track your dividends. Alright, so hopping right into the portfolio here. Before we get started, if you guys are excited for this, make sure you just smash that like button. I really do appreciate that. Also, if you want to join the family, hit that subscribe button down below. We post here at least 2 times per week, and it will be videos such as this one going over dividend stocks or investing in general, or going over my portfolio and my personal journey to financial independence. We did get a new mic, so I hope this audio is sounding great. Eventually I will be able to set it up where you can see my face and have the audio. I just need one more piece of equipment, and then I will be able to set this mic up to and have my face as well. But for now, for this video, we are just going to do a voiceover, so I hope you guys are enjoying the increase in audio. So looking at my portfolio here, it's currently sitting at $16,655. The market did just close, so we could see some fluctuations in numbers here. We did have a rough day in the market, down about 1%, almost $200. In the past week or so, we are up almost 2%, about $316. In the past month, we are up about a half a percentage point, which is about $90 or so. And in the past 3 months, we are down about 0.2%, which is about $30 or so. Now, hopping right into the stocks, my first one that we have here is AT&T, ticker symbol is T, currently trading at $22.94. This one has been a beating for me. This one just keeps going down. In the past 3 months, we are down 17%. And in the past 5 years, this one's down 40%, sitting at all-time lows right here. I do have an average cost of $27.97, so I did buy this one very high. I have 101.8 shares, and I am down almost 18%, sitting at just over $500. It is about 12.5% of my portfolio. So this one has been taking a bit of a hit. They are still paying their 8% dividend right now, which is going to be cut into about half when they do have their spin-off merger completed, which should be early in 2022. So this one has been trending down ever since we got that news about their spin-off. So it has been trending down since then. That's really all I have to say about AT&T. I would like to average down on this one. I do believe in them in the future, and I think this spin-off company will get rid of some of their debt. They do have tons of debt, but I would like to average down on this one. I just don't know exactly how much further it can drop. Right now we are in very downward heading direction, so maybe not be the best time to buy. I would like to see this one recover a little bit before buying more. Next stock we are having is VALE. This one also I'm down a bunch on, sitting at $13.46 currently. My average cost is $16.99, so I did buy this one very high as well. I have 110.2 shares. It is almost 8% of my portfolio, and I am down just under 21%, which is almost $400. So I did buy this one pretty high as well. I do have market value about $1,500 or so. This one pays about a 20% dividend yield at these prices. This one, I don't know if their dividend is that safe, but the dividend did attract me, and I do think this is a good stock to have in the portfolio. It follows iron ore, so whatever the price of iron ore is, VALE will follow. This one's down almost 18% in the past year, and in the past 3 months it's down 25%, which is why I have taken such a big hit. I will not be averaging down anymore in this one. I am just going to let my dividends that I get from it reinvest. They do pay a semi-annual dividend, which means they pay twice per year. And it's going to be about $100 every single time I get this dividend. So I will use those to buy my shares and try to average down on the position. Next, we have Realty Income, ticker symbol is O. This one is one of my favorites, as well as pretty much every dividend investor's favorites. Currently sitting at $67.74. I do have an average cost of $67.19. I do have 50.5 shares with a portfolio diversity of about 18.3%, so pretty high there. I am up almost 1% on the position, about $30. This one has been seeing a bit of a dip. It is down almost 5% in the past month. I do think this one is at a good buying point. Anything under $70, if you could get in Realty Income, it's at a great buying point. I would like to add more shares, but it is a pretty large portion of my portfolio, so I don't want to add any more until I up some of my other positions to get to a bigger percentage. But Realty Income, they do pay monthly. One of my favorites. I will be receiving a dividend from them later in this month for $12.42, which will be reinvested right back into the company. Next up, we have Intel. Ticker symbol is INTC. I do have 56.5 shares of Intel. This one has been doing pretty well in the past week or so. It's up almost 2%. It was up about 8% on the news that they are taking their Mobileye company public, which is their self-driving car company public. So it is up on those shares. My average cost of $53.50. It's currently sitting at $50.45. So it has been coming down ever since they announced that news. After the initial pop, it is about 15% of my portfolio. I am down almost 6% on the position still, which is about $175. I was up on this initial pop right here. I was up about $100 or so, almost 4 to 5%, but it has taken a step back and been going down ever since that initial pop. But I do love Intel for the long term. I will keep reinvesting my dividends into this one and hopefully buying some more shares along the way. Next up, we have ABBV, one of my best performing stocks. Ticker symbol is ABBV. It's currently sitting at $124.15. My average cost is $110.83. I own 17.2 shares with almost 11.5 portfolio diversity. I'm up about 12% on the position, which is $230. And ABBV has been looking pretty good. It is starting to break out here. So if you look at this, you can see that it's starting to break out. We could be expecting a little bit of a pullback coming because it has broken out into all-time highs. So we could be expecting a bit of a pullback, but I am very confident in this one. I really like this one. I am not going to be adding any more to my position right now, but I will be looking at it on the next dip. I love this play as a dip buying play. If you can see, it has been steadily increasing. Right here, it is in a great uptrend, and I do love this play for big pharma. That's really all I have to say about ABBV. Great one to have in a portfolio. Maybe just wait for a little bit of a pullback if you are looking to add this one to the portfolio. Next up, we have Enterprise Products. Ticker symbol is EPD. It's currently trading at $21.08. My average cost is $22.17. About 5% of my portfolio. I own almost 46 shares, and I am down almost 5%, which is about $50. This one, they pay a nice dividend of about 7%. I do like this one. It is a good buying opportunity in my opinion. They're down almost 8% in the past month. So it is looking to be a pretty good buying opportunity. And I would like to add some shares to this one in the coming weeks. Once I get some more money into this account, I would like to add some more shares. But this one, steady play, great dividend. Really can't go wrong with this one if you're looking for a company in the oil industry. Next up, we have QYLD. I have 156 shares, which I believe $2,000 of that is sitting in margin. It's about 19% of my portfolio. I am currently down on the position, about $2.50. Not too bad, not worried about it. My average cost is $22.65. It's currently sitting at $22.63. So I do get a nice steady dividend every month from them. And I do have, like I said, about $2,000 in margin, which I pay about $2.40 in interest a year on that $2,000. So it is definitely worth that. I will keep adding shares to this company. Every time I do get a dividend, I will reinvest that and buy more shares. I am getting a little over 1 share per month from this company now. and that is when compound interest will be at its finest. QYLD, there's not much growth here, but it is a stable monthly dividend payer, and I love it. Next one, we are looking at one of my favorite companies ever, Apple. Ticker symbol is AAPL. Currently sitting at $174.17. My average cost is $151.04. I have a total of 7 shares. I would like to start adding 1 share of Apple every single month, no matter the price. I'm sitting at a 15% gain on it, which is $162 or so. It is about 6.5% of my portfolio. I definitely want to get that up a bit. I love Apple. I love their company. They did just hit a $3 trillion valuation, which is just incredible. They're the first company to do that. Apple is up over 500% in the past 5 years. That's averaging 100% on your money every single year, which is just remarkable. You cannot go wrong with Apple and this exponential growth play. I am looking to add every single month to Apple. It is up 40% on the year. May not be the best time to add, but Apple just doesn't stop growing. Next one, we have at&t, which is Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin is currently sitting at $343.60. I have 1 share of Lockheed Martin at $338.95, so I'm up about $5 on the play, which is just about 1.4%. It is only 2% of my portfolio, not even 2%, so I would like to add more to this play. It is currently sitting at what looks to be a nice discount from all-time highs, over $430. So if it gets back to that, that would be a nice $100 gain per share that I own. So I would like to add more to this position, and I think it is a good dividend play in the long run. I am receiving a $2.80 dividend from them at the end of December, so not too shabby there for only just owning 1 share. And my last stock that I would like to talk about is 3M. Ticker symbol is MMM. I currently own 2 shares of 3M. My average cost is $172.45. It's currently sitting at $175.94. I'm up about $7 on the position, which is 2%, and it's almost 2% of my portfolio. 3M has been paying their dividends for over 60 years, which makes them a dividend king, and I love that. I really want to keep adding to my position in 3M. I think for the long term, this dividend payer will be great to have in the portfolio. So that is definitely one I am looking to add on any dip, which looks like it is sitting at a pretty decent buying opportunity now based on previous price action in the past year or so. So that's going to wrap up the portfolio here. Now we're going to go over to track my dividends and take a look and see exactly how much income I am bringing in every single year from this portfolio. So here it is, total $18,629, and that is with my $2,000 that I have in margin. My dividend yield is 7.37%. Pretty high, I know, but right now I'm focusing on cash flow. My yield on cost is 7.09%. My annual income is $1,372, and my portfolio beta is almost at a 0.9. I know this dividend yield is pretty high. That's why I'm trying to increase my position in Apple and 3M. Things that pay a lower dividend yield but are more high quality than, say, AT&T or VALE. So when AT&T does have that spin-off, this total dividend yield will be decreasing a bit. I also am looking at other stocks to add to the portfolio that paid not a huge dividend but have that dividend growth potential in the future. So we are going to take a look at my diversification here. And here we go. So we have our biggest position. Looks like it's going to be QYLD or Realty Income. Those are my 2 biggest. I think Realty Income's a little bit bigger. No, it's not. QYLD is a bit bigger. I really want to increase my total market value in Apple and in Lockheed and 3M. Those are the 3 that I am focusing on right now. I would also like to add Visa to the portfolio. and potentially gaining some market share in Visa as well. So my total holdings, I have 10 current holdings. My largest is QYLD, sitting at 19%. My smallest is Lockheed at 1.8%. My largest sector is technology, which is 21.9%, and that is Apple and Intel. I definitely need to increase my total my total portfolio in Apple, because I do love that company so much, and I think it'll be great for the future. My highest dividend yield is 20.3% by VALE, and my largest income is QYLD at $421. So let's take a look here and see exactly how much each dividend company is paying me. So annual income for Apple, I will be getting $6.16. Annual income for ABBV, I'll be getting $96.90. For EPD, $82.57. For Intel, $78.54. For Lockheed, $11.20. For 3M, $11.84. Realty income, $149.11. QYLD, $421.26. AT&T, $211.91. And VALE, $302.68. So I'm hoping that these dividends in these companies such as VALE or AT&T will help make up the losses that I have in capital gains for them over the long run. And this is my expected dividends for each and every month. So I am averaging just about $100 a little more than $100 per month in dividends, but some are lower than others. So this December we can expect about $73 in dividends. Then in January about $46. Then in February it's looking at almost $150 right now, which is pretty remarkable for me. That's really getting to be nice dividends every single month, which is really remarkable, and I'm loving this journey that I'm on in order to take myself to financial independence. I do think if we take a look here at the future value, we're going to go in 25 years. Let's take a look. We're going to go with a dividend growth rate, we'll say about 5%, with price appreciation of another 5%. We're going to contribute about $10,000 to the portfolio a year, which is less than $1,000 a month. Maximum dividend yield we'll put at 5%. And let's see what this portfolio value is going to be. So in 2045, 25 years from now, I will almost have $1 million portfolio with annual income of about 45, or actually I will have in 2045, I will have over $1 million portfolio with annual income in almost $50,000 per year. So that is really just incredible to look at in 25 years, that I can have this amount of growth, and that is looking pretty minimal at this point. I think I will be able to add more than $10,000 every single year. Let's take it up. Let's do $12,000, which will be about $1,000 a month, which I think is still a little on the low side. In 2045, we are looking at a portfolio value of almost $1.1 million and total income of about $57,000, which is just remarkable to see that this can be coming just from dividends. And I am really looking forward for the next few years and seeing how this portfolio grows. And I'm looking forward for you guys to stay on this journey with me. I really do appreciate you all for watching this video, and I will keep updating you guys on the portfolio. Let me know how your guys' portfolio is doing in these tough market times. It has been a little volatile lately, so let me know how your portfolio is doing. I appreciate you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, please just make sure you smash that like button. Also comment any stocks down below you want to see an analysis on, or what you're invested in, and just tell me how your portfolio is doing in general. I really do appreciate all of you. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!